Good morning, everyone. It's about 2 weeks since I last shot my video to show that I was just starting up my spring garden. A lot has changed. My fig tree's coming out really, really pretty. No figs yet, but lots of green leaves. And we've got all kinds of good things coming up in the garden. Some of them I started from seed, and some I got transplants. We have our first bed here. We've got cucumbers and collard greens, and here's my little beds that I was telling everyone that I was going to try last time of the lasagna gardening, and so far so good. I've got my zucchini there, and it's got a bloom on it. And we've got our green beans coming up here. I did lots of green beans. I have a tower and then some bush beans. Some of my asparagus is coming up. This is my 1-year-old, so you're not supposed to harvest them until they're 2. So you just let them fern out, and it gives energy in the root system so that next year you'll have nice size spears. And here I have, there's another one of the lasagna. I've tried that. That's oregano, and I have thyme over there. Some basil and rosemary, my pepper plants. Had leftover transplants, so I'm just potting everywhere. There's some zucchini, some lettuce. I need to harvest some tonight for dinner. I actually come down here and just pick it off and munch on it. My husband laughs at me, calls me a rabbit. And we have our broccoli, and then another squash plant on the lasagna, and most of them did good. I have one over here that for some reason it just didn't make it. It might have something to do with it. It's getting a lot of shade. I don't know, but I'll have to pull it up and try again. And the big changes in my tomato beds, and last time I showed you how I did the composting, and I had these little teeny seedlings, and they are just growing and just look beautiful. So I just hope that they stay that way. We have a hard time in Florida with blight because of it being so humid after it rains. But I have one bed here, and I have another bed here, and altogether I have 20 tomato plants. I've got them planted everywhere. And this morning's really special because I have 2 helpers this morning. These are my grandsons, Bryson and Joel. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And it looks like maybe Bryson might have been in the mulberry patch or the tree. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. And what's on your face? Let me see. Do you like Gigi's yummy mulberries? Are they good? How about you, Joel? Did you have any?
No.
Joel's not sure if he likes them yet. He says he's going to try them, though. We picked some, and we're going to put them in a dish and wash them. So what are you boys doing this morning? Are you helping Gigi in the garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you pulling weeds? Yeah, pulling weeds. Joel, are you pulling weeds for me? Thank you. No school today, spring break, so I have these helpers, and I just love having helpers. Okay, let me see over here. This is my new bean teepee I just did the other day. I had some beans that started, actually the boys and I started these from seed, and then I just put them in the ground. So we're hoping they're going to crawl up that tower, and we're going to have lots of green beans. And my first potato patch is coming up beautifully. I have like 2 different varieties in this one. I have the Yukon Gold and then the purple potatoes. And then a couple weeks later, I've started this one, and I see a couple of them peeping through. And I did white potatoes, and some more red. And over here on the fence, I have more tomatoes. I just planted them. You can't see them. They're way down there in the straw, but they're down there. But okay, silly Bryson wants to be in the video again. But I remember I showed you my pear tree and how full of blooms it was. Well, all the neighbors were like, what kind of tree is that? What kind of tree is that? A couple of them actually went and bought pear trees because the bloom, just for the flowers alone, it's beautiful. But as you can see, it is full of leaves now, and I have itty-bitty baby pears. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all over the place. So I've fertilized, and I've been watering, and I'm hoping that I will get lots of yummy pears. And here is my asparagus patch. Once again, this is only a 1-year-old, so through research it says to allow them to just go to fern, because as you can see, right here is a little bitty spear, but it's really kind of small, too small probably. I mean, you could eat it, but if I wait and let it go to fern, then next year I should have really big asparagus spears so that I can harvest them then. But I have came down here and picked a couple of them and ate them because they are still really, they're so tender and yummy. But so as you can see, the garden's growing. My little nectarine tree. I didn't anticipate getting anything on it because usually when you put in a new tree and if it's blooming, it will, you know, not fruit. The fruit will fall off. But I have a little nectarine here and a nectarine hiding up here. And it's probably got about 13 nectarines on it, so I'm really happy about that. But, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will try and do another one in a couple of weeks, and hopefully by then I'll start harvesting some yummy stuff. Well, have a great day. Bye.